Hello, buddy. Welcome back to the Tinmans Court Channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tinman Taylor, and today I got my dad on here to share some Christmas memories that he remembers from his childhood. So, take it away, sir.
Hello, everybody. The only thing I can remember growing up is back in the 70s and used to go through the Sears catalog, Christmas catalog. That was a thick book.
And that was the thing back then. It won't know going through Walmart advertisements.
Wasn't no such thing as Walmart back then.
And it won't know online shopping back then. So
You used to go out and go get your stuff. And we always shop through Sears or go to the Sears store. Or there used to be a Montgomery Ward's here too, but that left. But anyway.
What was Montgomery Ward? Was that like Sears or was that something else?
That was something similar to Sears. You could buy stuff, toys from there too, but it wasn't as big as Sears. Clothes and stuff like that.
Oh, bigger than like a Belk or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but it still had a few toys in there too. We used to get, but I got a few stuff from there. I got my Evel Knievel and the whole arena set that folds out. I got that from there, and Godzilla.
Now, if he's talking about the Shogun Godzilla action figure, I'm going to leave a link to that video down in the description below. We already reviewed it on the channel.
Yeah.
But anyway, continue.
Yeah, I got that, and I got a couple of bikes. I got one bike for Christmas. It was a dirt bike. It's like a 22-inch. Had a pretend plastic gun tank on it.
Do you remember who made it? Like Schwinn or somebody?
Western Flyer. I used to get it from Western Auto. It used to be here in our town. And my brother. He used to get some too. But what else did I get?
From when you were a kid? Did you have Tonkas?
Yeah, I got me a Tonka dump truck. Also had a Tonka dozer too that had the backhoe part on the front end of it. I had one of those. And I did get a radio flyer wagon also for Christmas.
Ain't that the one you got in the garage? Or
That's my second one.
Oh, that's your second one. Okay.
The first one is my mom and daddy using rusted out at the bottom. Grabbed that a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
That's before you were born.
Oh, okay.
But mom and daddy said they would get me a no, and they got me a no. So I kept that one in the shed.
Now, when it comes to like Christmas morning meals,
sausage, bacon, egg, and sometimes my daddy would get oysters. For some odd reason, he would do oysters on Christmas Day.
For breakfast?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Dinner time?
Shoot. Supper time, we had turkey, dressing, snaps, green beans.
Similar to what you have for Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a bunch of that. Deviled eggs, candy yams. We have all the toppings. And we have desserts galore. Pies, cakes, chocolate cake, coconut pie, pecan pie. We'd have some kind of desserts called cherry in the snow and blueberry stuff that my aunt would make. I loved when she made it, bring it over. We had a lot of that.
Now, if you can recall back, you told me earlier that Grandma and Granddad never had nothing like this right here, like one of these ceramic trees.
No, nothing like that back then.
And you did not have any like trees like we got right there in the back.
We didn't get no green tree for her until later on. Growing up, we had the tinsel silver tree and put it up on the table. It was like a little 4-foot tinsel tree, and we put it up on the table, decorate it with little balls and stuff, and then we have a little light that puts out different colors on the side and shine up on it, and it kind of bounce off the tinsel.
You mean like a kaleidoscope light or something?
Yeah, something like that. But that's the way it was back in the day.
But like he was telling me, folks, like his side of the family did not go crazy all out for Christmas like my mom's side of the family did. Mm-hmm. Because mom's side of the family would just put like, blow molds and a lot of lights and stuff. Well, you guys had what? Just lights on the gutter, you said?
It was an awning.
Awning, yeah.
Standing over top of the front porch. My brother would put up the C9 bulbs, the old C9 bulbs on the front end of it. And Mom would have 2 of them 6 candle lights sitting up in the 2 windows in the front. And that was it. And had a little garland up underneath window facing. And that was it. and that's all we had growing up.
And then the tinsel tree
and the tinsel tree.
Stockings, of course.
Well, we had stockings, but they would lay on the table. They didn't hang nowhere. They was on the table.
I'm surprised your mother or dad did not want to tape nothing to the wall.
Right. No, we didn't do nothing like that. We had cotton on the table up underneath the tree like this, mimicking snow.
Oh, so was the tree about this height or was it taller?
Taller.
Oh, you're talking about
4 foot.
A 4-footer. Okay. Yeah. I remember we had to help set up a big green tree.
When Daddy passed away, we got her a 6-foot tree.
But then, when I was around, she barely didn't want to put that one up. She always wanted that little tiny green tree.
Yeah, she didn't want to take. We always had to take the table out and put it in the front bedroom and put the tree up every time. She got used to it for a while, but then she wanted to just leave the table there and pull a 3 or 4 foot tree back up on the table.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was fine with Danny, with me and Mama. We decorated it.
Yeah.
You know what, folks? I should have done this earlier, but hold on. I'm going to grab his phone, and I'm going to look up the stuff that he was talking about. So if you guys don't know, like, what type of toys he was talking about, pull that up real quick, so don't go anywhere. All right, folks, I looked it up on his phone. And as you can see, this is the $6 Million Man action figure he had. Now, it will come in a box like this. And I suppose when you had yours, you threw it away, did you? I
threw the box away, but I don't know what Mama did with all my old toys, because I wished what I know today, I wished I'd have kept them because they're worth some money now.
Now, did you say that was the only $6 Million Man related toy you had, or was there something else?
Yeah, that's the only one I had. I had a G.I. Joe that I kind of passed down with my brother. He got it first. It's just a G.I. Joe. It had the fuzzy hair and a beard. It had a black sweater and green pair of pants and black boots.
Which that did not last long because I thought they went back to more of a plastic hair.
Shoot, I don't know what happened to that doll. After I was coming home from work one day and listened to the radio, somebody was looking for that doll, and they was offering $1 million for that doll. And my brother called me and asked me, did I know where it was at? I said, no, I did not know where it was at. I think Mama had thrown it away or either gave it to somebody else. So I don't know what happened to that doll. All my toys, I don't know what happened to them.
Okay, I looked it up on his phone. This is what he's talking about, one of these G.I. Joe dolls with the fuzzy beard and hair. And he said it looked like this one, and it had the same boots, but the clothes on this one looks different than what he had. Here's a close-up of its face right there.
The face is about the same, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And here's his Evel Knievel stunt set. That's the exact same one he had, like he said. Now, do you remember when you got older and you were expecting tools when you got into adulthood age, or like you remember anything like that, like the old type?
Well, I had Daddy's old tools. I worked on my bike.
Well, I meant as a Christmas present.
But as a Christmas present, I did get a box with 3 drawers in it, Craftsman, because I had started working while I worked in Creedmoor, started building trucks, and they gave me a box, a hand tote box, Craftsman box with 3 drawers in it.
Kind of like a handheld toolbox.
Yeah, but it had 3 drawers in it. That's when I first started getting tools. Mm-hmm. And I got Craftsman tools. It's got USA on it. Now, right now, it's probably worth some money, but I still got them. I still use them.
You do?
Yep.
Oh. I thought you got rid of them things years ago.
I ain't got rid of them. Them still good tools.
Or traded them for new ones.
I ain't trading in for nothing. Unless they broke or cracked, I'd trade in for another one. But other than that, I still got it.
You know, that was one thing I missed about Sears in the early 2000s when they were still around, was that every time we went up there for him to trade in his tools to get another one, me and Mom always look around at the Christmas stuff when they have them up there. But now those days are gone. You have to trade your Craftsman tools. You have to go to Lowe's now. Well, I don't even know if they do that.
Lowe's won't take them unless you bought them from Lowe's, because they wouldn't take none of mine that I had bought from Sears and I had broke. And I tried to take screwdriver and sockets up there, and they wouldn't take them. I don't know if it's because of this Lowe's here or other Lowe's do that. I don't know. Also, I don't know if anybody out there remembers these little 10 toys, robots, runs off batteries.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that.
They kind of walk, and then they stop, and the chest opens up, and a little red light comes out. There's some light, two little plastic guns come out, and they light up, and when they start shooting, the top body rotates around. And I had a black little tin robot toy.
Yeah, hold on. Let me look that up real quick. Dave did some digging on his phone, folks, and he said this is similar to what he had and what he was talking about, but he said he's not sure if it was it or not. But that's a cool robot toy. And
that's one of the classic toys.
Yeah, but he was also talking about when he mentioned the Shogun Warrior Godzilla toy he has still. He said he had one other robot.
One of the Shogun Warriors. But I can't remember.
He can't remember which one it was.
It had the points coming out the side and pointing up. But it's a couple of them like that, just alike on that.
But different paint job.
Yeah, different paint job. And I remember the fist, you could shoot off his arm and you can put it back on. But I only had the Godzilla and one Shogun Warrior. But I was going to try to collect all them, but I didn't get a chance to do it.
See, this is what we're talking about right here. These are the Shogun Warriors, and you said one of those.
I had one of those, but I can't remember one I had to save my life. It might be the one right there that's in the yellow. That looks like it's close to the one I.
But you never had the black one or any other ones.
No, I think that's the one in the yellow.
Okay, he was saying the one in the yellow right there is the one he remembers having. He don't have the other ones. Which, to be honest with you, that would have been nice if you had those.
To keep them in a big box upstairs. In what they call my toy box.
I know, but I'm glad the Godzilla turned out better.
Yeah.
It was better condition.
I had a lot of toys upstairs and downstairs. I had a little box in the closet. I kept my toys in too.
Mm-hmm. But you never grabbed any of them when you left?
I don't know what she did with them when I started working. And when I got my license and started driving, I don't know what happened to them toys. I don't know if she gave them to some of our kinfolk or they got donated to kids. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I never did ask Mom about it before she left.
Well, I'm glad you saved the Godzilla instead of her throwing that out. I'll be mad.
And I think she asked me about that, and I told her, don't you get rid of that.
Yeah, don't you dare get rid of that, no. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys like this video trip down memory lane with my dad and how he celebrated Christmas and how they decorated it in the house back in them days. It wasn't that much, but it was something. But this has been another successful installment of Tinmans Quarter Channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tinman Taylor, and this is my dad. I said that's a wrap, and have a nice day, buddy. Merry Christmas to you all.
Merry Christmas.